in terms of cultural differences, are there any cultural differences in terms of how players want a decision to be interpreted?
I don't think necessarily interpreted. I think it's just a lot about style. So obviously, culturally, there's so many different styles of this sport. Like some teams are way more clinical and like passing and stuff like that. So you see a lot of movement. You have the flair of the South American style or the Spanish style, the Indian style. So it's not necessarily how they want the game, the rules to be interpreted, but actually how they play style-wise. So some teams you would allow a lot more advantage because of how they set up, how much flair their players have, the ability to like move through crowds. So, you have a player that's really skillful or a team that has a lot of individual flair going on, you tend to give them a little bit more of advantage and then maybe come back to it, versus some people are like, I get the foul, I set up really, like, they're quick free hit kind of crew, style. So you learn overall. And then you could feel the difference. Like some teams where, they might argue and throw their hands up in the air all the time. Others just get on with it. So it changes how you umpire, where you might want to do quicker whistles because they're going to ask for this all the time, versus another team, you might give it a couple more seconds to see what plays out because they trust you a bit more. So you're able to do a little bit, not experiment, but allow for a little bit more of a flowing game as a result of how they play.